Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome back to Bravo's Scariest Movie Moments Challenge. Now, this is the segment I'm doing with my good buddy, Joe the Horror Man, where we're going to look at all 143 of Bravo's scariest movie moments spread out over three specials. We're going to tell you the moment, whether we agree or disagree. If we disagree, we'll give one of our own and a few along the way. Today, we're going to be talking about 28 Days Later. Now, 28 Days Later is a 2002 film, and it comes in at number 100 on Bravo's Top 100 Scariest Movie Moments. So that's a dead last. And the scene that they depict is the house attack scene. More specifically, because we actually had to go back and watch the scene because we weren't sure which scene it was. It's the scene where Jim goes to find his parents and he finds them dead, and the people that he's with, they're in his house kind of laying low for the night, and all of a sudden a bunch of people that have this virus come busting through the window. I think that that is incredibly effective and incredibly creepy, but I don't agree. The scene that got to me the most out of this film would probably be when they're in the tunnel and they're trying to get to a place where there's soldiers and they might have a cure, but the people that he's with are in this taxi and they're trying to get through this tunnel, and all of a sudden they get a flat tire. So, in the midst of changing this tire, they see a whole group of rats come up from the tunnel, and they find out that the rats are being chased by the people who are infected. And it's basically a race against time to get the tire changed and to get going before the infected people come there to bite them. To me, that was a crazy scene. Sorry for the glare. This is actually a lenticular cover, which I think is pretty cool. I have this on a double pack as well, with 28 Days Later and 28 Weeks Later. We are getting a new one called 28 Years Later. Don't know why they skipped months. Joe and I were talking about that as we were watching this film, but they're going with 28 years later. Not sure when it's going to come out, but it's going to come out eventually. There was always supposed to be a third one. Now, some other creepy scenes from this film. Of course, you have the attack that is depicted with Bravo. I think that the end, mostly the end scene where Hannah and the other girl are in the house, and Jim lets the infected guy loose inside to kill the so called soldiers so that he can rescue Hannah and his other friend. That's pretty suspenseful. Also, I would say when Hannah's father gets infected, because it's just he was so close. Turns out he was so close to not something good, but they thought they were going to be rescued. And he was so close, but that blood drips in his eye, and things are just crazy from there. And Hannah watches her father be killed by these soldiers. It's kind of gut wrenching and creepy at the same time. What do you guys think of 28 Days Later? It is really an effective film. This was one I wasn't really looking forward to watching. I'm not crazy about zombie slash infected movies. Um, they seem like they're a dime a dozen, but when you get a good one, it works. So they did have something special here, and I really like the music. Joe and I were kind of talking back and forth about that. The soundtrack is really good, and the score. What is your favorite scary movie moment from 28 Days Later? Definitely let us know. And don't forget to check out Joe's scariest movie moment from 28 Days Later. Will he agree or disagree? I'm not telling. Remember, guys, physical media matters. And until next time,